blood relations. Our next chapter for logical reasoning. Any relation in the world which either by birth or by marriage is called a blood relation. Example, any relation by birth would be mother, father, son or daughter, and any relation by marriage will be father-in-law, mother-in-law, etc. Now this section demands that you should have a sound knowledge of blood relation in order to solve the questions. To remember these relations easily, you need to remember the paternal side and the maternal side of all the relations. First is relations of paternal side. Father's father is called grandfather, father's mother is called grandmother, father's brother is called uncle, father's sister is called aunt, children of uncle is cousin, wife of uncle is aunt, children of aunt is cousin, husband of aunt is uncle. Then let's see the relation of maternal side. Mother's father is maternal grandfather, mother's mother is maternal grandmother, mother's brother is maternal uncle, mother's sister is aunt, children of maternal uncle is cousin, wife of maternal uncle is maternal aunt. Now let's have a look at the relationship hierarchy from one generation to the next. Generation 1, grandfather, grandmother, maternal grandfather, maternal grandmother. Generation 2, mother, father, uncle, aunt, maternal uncle, maternal aunt. Generation 3, self, sister, sister-in-law, brother and brother-in-law. Then generation 4, son, daughter, nephew and niece. My dear friends, while solving questions on blood relations, one thing you should keep in mind that every plus sign represents the male gender and every minus sign represents the female gender. Now to understand blood relations more clearly, let's solve some problems. Example 1. If A and B means A is the mother of B, A into B means A is the father of B, $B means A is the brother of B, and A@B means A is the sister of B, then which of the following means P is the son of Q? Now in these type of questions, first you have to negotiate with the options. Means first you have to eradicate those options which are not possible as a solution. And for that you have to see the signs which the required alphabet follows. Like the question asks, P is the son of Q. That means Q must be either a father or a mother. From the given question we can see that the plus sign and the multiplication sign denotes the relation of a mother and a father respectively. So every option in which Q is followed by a plus or a multiplication is a possibility. And here in all the four options, Q is followed by either a multiplication or a plus sign. So all are a possibility. Then we'll see P. It's given that P is the son. That means P must be a male. And in the questions, there are two signs which represents male relations. One is multiplication, which represents father, and the other is dollar, which represents brother. So we'll see those options where P is followed by either a multiplication or a dollar. Now in no options, P is followed by a multiplication. But in option D, we can see P is followed by a dollar. So D is the possible option. And if we go details of option D, then it is said that Q into R $P $N. That means Q is the father of R is brother of P, and P is brother of N. So R, P, N are three brothers and Q is their father. So here P is son of Q. Then let's see the next example of similar types. Here it's given A plus B means A is the mother of B, A minus B means A is the sister of B, A into B means A is the father of B, $B means A is the brother of B. Which of the following means that N is the maternal uncle of M? So as here it is given that N is the maternal uncle, so N must be followed by a sign that represents a male relation. And according to the questions, there are only two signs which represents male relations. One is multiplication and the other is dollar. So there are only two options where N is followed by a dollar, that is A and D. So let's First consider A and see the result. So here $N means N is the brother of P. P minus L means P is the sister of L. L plus E means L is the mother of E. E minus M means E is the sister of M. Hence, L is the mother of M, P is the maternal aunt of M, and N is the maternal uncle of M. So the right option is option A. Now let's see the next example. This is of a different type. The question says A has 3 children, B is the brother of C, and C is the sister of D. E, who is the wife of A, is the mother of D. There is only one daughter of the husband of E. What is the relation between D and B? Now in this case, let's first make the diagram of the generations and the number of members in each generation. So here, according to the question, we are talking about A, his 3 children, B, C, D are brothers and sisters, and E, who is wife of A and mother of D. So A and E are of one generation and are the father and the mother of this family tree. Then from B, D and C, C is a female because it is given that C is the sister. It's also given that there is only one daughter of the husband of E. So B and D must be male. Hence B is the brother of D. Then we'll see the next question. A's son B is married with C, whose sister D is married to E, the brother of B. How D is related to A? Now in this question, first let's look at these two statements together. One, A's son B, and the second is E, the brother of B. That means A's son is B and E is B's brother. That means E and B are both brothers and sons of A. Then it's given B is married with C, whose sister D is married to E. That means C and D are sisters and both are married to B and E respectively. That means in this family, A is the head of the family and B and E are his sons, and C and D, who are both sisters, also are A's daughter-in-law. So the relation between D and A is of daughter-in-law. Next question. Pointing to a photograph, Rekha says to Lali, the girl in the photo is the second daughter of the wife of only son of the grandmother of my younger sister. How this girl of photograph is related to Rekha? Now in this question, we can see the relations daughter of, wife of, and grandmother of. So it has to go through 3 generations, and at the top must be the grandmother. Then in the second generation, we can place the grandmother's son and his wife. So in the third generation, it will be the younger sister, the girl in the photograph, and Rekha. So as in this blood relation hierarchy, we see one grandmother, one couple as father and mother, and other as the children. Then the relation between Rekha and the girl in the photograph must be of sisters.